Addressing provocative questions about my roadmaps. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tanya and I love Hermes, and I give tips on how to buy Hermes bags and specifically on how to buy Hermes bags in France. In this video, I will be going over what my roadmaps are, my Paris roadmap and my South of France roadmap, why I created them, how they help other people, all of the successes and all of the provocative questions and criticisms that I have been receiving. If you've been following me only recently, you know that I usually try to be as open as I can with my followers, and I really cherish the trust that you put in me. I try to not betray it, so that's why I will be addressing all of the questions, the good and the bad ones, about my roadmaps. So this video is going to be like Q&A about my roadmaps. My Paris and my South of France roadmaps are guides that I created to help you with my knowledge of how to purchase bags while you're on vacation, or if you live in France. These roadmaps are created to help you get a quota bag, as simple as that. On my social media, I post lots of videos. I also have this YouTube channel with lots and lots of tips about Hermes and even Hermes in France, and all of these videos are free. And also I post lots of content on my story, Q&A, and every weekend I do a section called Hermes Countries, where I collect and share feedback about certain countries and Hermes in those countries and how it works, processes, successes, failures, like things like that. All of those resources that I'm doing are completely free. And to be completely transparent, my roadmaps are a paid guide. It is a paid PDF that costs $49 US, and a lot of people have a problem with, paying for my roadmaps. So let me answer the question why my roadmaps are paid. If you have been following me a while, you know that I don't really take many sponsorships. Like, I am so picky with who I work with, who I recommend use, that I don't like to put something on my page that like I'm not proud of, or brands that I don't really trust or don't really know. I'm very picky. I don't take any sponsorships, and a lot of information that I put about Hermes and Hermes in France, a lot of other information is available on my social media, as I already mentioned, completely for free. I have a section on this YouTube channel of Hermes in France, so there's so much information that I give out for free, and my roadmaps are monetized, yes. And my roadmaps work for one group of people, and then for some people they're actually not the best fit. So let me talk a little bit about those groups. So in my opinion, my roadmap works for people who appreciate their time, who don't want to spend hours and hours and hours of digging information about Hermes in Paris or Hermes in South of France, of how to get a bag. Like, if you're a busy individual, or if you just want to have everything in one place, have all of my personal experience, all of my personal recommendations in one guide that you can read in like an hour or less, like you can read it on the plane when you're flying to France, then my roadmap is for you. When I went to Paris the first time, I actually did so much research. I mean, like, it took me days to gather information. I searched YouTube, I searched TikTok, I searched Instagram, I searched forums, I asked experts. I didn't really get a lot of information that has been confirmed, that works. Everyone that I asked has been so mysterious and vague. Like, even the forums or like other resources that are like available for the Hermes community, I just felt like they were so vague, and I had to spend like hours of my time trying to find like a piece of information that was actually useful. And as you all know, I have a full-time job, and I do social media, and I do other things. I have zero time. So for me to spend all of this time and research and find like crumbs of information that I didn't even know if it was reliable or not, it made me feel very insecure actually about going to Hermes in Paris and trying all these things. I tried the lottery appointment, I didn't get an appointment. My husband tried, with his passport, he didn't get an appointment. And what do we do next? So then I followed my intuition with Hermes Paris, and I can link my Hermes Paris video in the description so you can see like what exactly I did. Like, I don't want to repeat that, the information is already out there. And then I decided to put all of those experiences that worked for me, and afterwards I went back to Paris a few times and had positive and negative experiences in Paris. Like, I had an appointment, and even with that appointment I did not get an Hermes bag. I kind of like analyzed what worked for me and what didn't work for me, and I put all of this experience into one guide for you. So if you don't know how Hermes in Paris works, if you don't know much about Hermes, if you are going to Paris to try to get a bag, you're not sure where to start, my roadmap is for you. Paris is one of the only places in the world where you can buy a bag without any pre-spend. And my roadmap has helped so many of you get bags with pre-spend, without pre-spend, with appointment, without an appointment. My roadmap helps you get appointments at Hermes, sometimes even 2 appointments in 1 week. If you want any like success stories or to see the bags that my followers have been scoring in Paris, feel free to go to my Instagram. In my highlights I have Hermes Paris, Hermes south of France, success stories, and more information. So to sum it all up, my roadmaps are for people that are busy individuals that would rather just pay $49 for one guide, have it in one place, actually pay for information that has proven to work, not just for me, but for my followers. Now, there is a group of people that my roadmap is not a good fit for. It's a group of people that have like a lot of time, that really enjoy doing their own research, that have a lot of hours to spend, you know, to read through all of these forums, to look through the entire internet for tips. And for some people who are adventurous and, you know, like want to go to Paris and just, you know, try the things that they want to try, maybe new things, maybe things that, you know, like they think will work. So again, to sum it all up, my roadmap is not going to be the best fit if you really enjoy spending a lot of time doing a lot of research that is your own, formulating your own opinion, and, you know, trying out things that you think are right, which I totally respect and don't have any problems with. I hope that I was able to provide a little bit more clarity into a few things, what my roadmaps are, why I created them, how I created them, based on what information I created them, why I charge money for them, and who is a good fit for my roadmaps and who is not a good fit for my roadmaps. And if you're curious about my roadmaps, my Paris roadmap and my South of France roadmaps, they are going to be linked in the description of this video. Feel free to read the sales page. I make sure that the sales page is very accurate to, you know, what you're going to find inside the roadmap. You know, feel free to check them out. If you have any questions about my roadmaps or feedback, feel free to comment. I am always very receptive. I love to hear these things from you. Or if you have any other Hermes or handbag related questions, I'm always here to listen to you and to give you the information that you're asking for. As always, with love.